guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, not reaction.
Well, it kind of is a reaction.
Kind of, I guess it is.
Yeah, it kind of is a reaction.
Is 6 American oddities that Brits can't believe.
So I was walking to work the other day and I was scrolling on the good old X. Even though I've just called it Twitter loads, but it's X now, isn't it? And I came across a thread from Parker Worth.
Okay.
No clue who that is. I'm sorry if it is someone big or not, I don't know. These threads do just randomly pop up. And it's 13 American oddities I still can't believe. And I thought, you know what, for a fun video, I've seen the first one. And that's all I've seen. Let's just go down them. We'll get our honest reaction straight away and give our opinion on them.
Okay.
So we're going to do 6 now. And if you guys want to see it again, we'll do the other 7.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you ready? So you haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen any. So the first one is talking about the prescription drug advertisement. Every other TV commercial promotes prescription medications. This has come up a few times, hasn't it?
It has, and I think we've given our opinions on this. I feel like a few times as well. We've talked about it, haven't we?
We're just not used to it, I guess, are we? We don't have
it. It just doesn't exist. No matter what you're watching, whether you're watching like, I don't know, anything, documentaries, shows,
any
live TV,
program.
nothing. That does not.
I think it's illegal in the UK.
I think it might be, because I've never ever seen it.
I've never seen it either. And it does come up in a lot of these comparison videos. So it obviously is quite a big thing.
Yeah, I don't even, like, for like the drug, like the proper, like, because you can use this and go to your doctor and say, I want this, can't you? I
think, because obviously the medical world is a big industry for money as well, isn't it? And I think that's the whole thing, they're wanting you to get their drug.
Like, I wouldn't even say we have ads, like, even if you're scrolling on Facebook or something like this.
I don't think so either.
I've never seen it anyway.
Me neither.
It
might be illegal, I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments below. The only real opinion I have on it is it makes me laugh when we read out all the side effects at the end, because we've seen a couple of these ads.
Buy it, but you could die.
And it's like a little fast voice going, all these side effects, which we know. Even the ones we get in the UK, like when you can buy paracetamol for the top, they have a long list of side effects, which are often like, oh, I could die from taking this. Yeah. It's like a 1 in a trillion chance, obviously. But it just makes me laugh from the ones I have seen.
Yeah.
Just at the end of it, it's always...
It's funny when they say it rather than reading it.
Yeah, exactly. But they've got to read it, haven't they?
They have to by law. I guess that's
law.
They can get sued, can't they?
Yeah, exactly. And it just makes me laugh. But let us know what you guys think on that one. It's not really much just to comment on. It's just a weird one because we're not used to it, you know?
Yeah.
The next one...
You are recording, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just checking.
Yeah. Sometimes we record videos and we haven't recorded, and then that's just in the bin. The next one is eating out costs a fortune, and we've got a little graphic here.
You know what?
It was quite expensive.
It was, but you should know what else I was thinking. Like, it just says McDonald's on there. I'm not just saying McDonald's, guys. I know I'm obsessed. But actually, I'm doing really well. I haven't had McDonald's in ages. Anyway, my point is that I've noticed that the McDonald's in the UK...
100%.
The price has gone up, like...
Massively.
It's almost £10 for a meal.
Yeah, it is mad compared...
So I feel like the cost of eating out for fast food is going up. And, like...
I wouldn't say it's any different from our experience from when we went to America. We ate a lot of fast food. We ate local stuff as well, but we did have a lot of fast food. I would say the prices are probably very similar to the UK ones. Expensive.
Yeah, but I feel like you could go to a, like, I don't know, say like, well, you like, for instance, you get a hash brown and like your breakfast meal.
Yeah.
For like £7.
£7 or £8, yeah.
You could go for £2 more and get a full breakfast at a restaurant.
I do like my greasy McDonald's breakfast, but you're not wrong.
Yeah, you could, and like for the main meal, you could pay like £5 more and actually get a sit-down restaurant.
Definitely. So I don't know if this one's necessarily an American oddity. Again, let us know if you're noticing it go up, and if you've travelled anywhere else in the world and it's not as expensive recently, let us know. But it's getting expensive all over the world, as with everything, I guess, isn't it?
It is.
It is, as with everything. Let's get on to the next one. The death of mom and pop shops. Family-owned businesses used to be the pulse of America. Now, fast food and chain restaurants that microwave frozen food overcharge you. Are the only options in some places. Okay.
You know what? So I feel like, again, we'll just talk about the UK experience.
Yeah,
like,
we're giving our opinion on
this. I feel like I've noticed this in Jersey as well. When I was young, obviously, you don't really know much, I guess, from like back in the day.
Yeah.
The town was just buzzing. There was shops. There was like, you obviously have your McDonald's and your Burger King or whatever, but every single shop was full, and most of them weren't like chain shops. They were like local shops. And now you walk down the high street and there's just hairdressers.
Very true. And the town is more dead. And I imagine that's happening in the US. What I want to know is, let us know how rife is that, because we see all these videos of visiting like proper mom and pop chicken places from Jolly and stuff like that, and it's like, yes, we want to go and experience that. We know New York has some amazing local food we need to go and try at some point. And every state has like the tells, go to the locals.
Yeah.
But I guess kind of the last point, eating out's getting expensive. So if you are a local thing and people aren't coming out as often because it's getting expensive,
exactly,
it's harder to stay afloat. Whereas the chains can. Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, whereas I think that's where it's easier to be a chain, isn't it? Because you've got the money of the big company backing you.
Yeah, I didn't notice such one as much when we were in America. We did visit some local, and it seemed to be thriving. Always quite busy.
Yeah, like the tacos place, definitely. That was thriving, wasn't it? That was we had to wait in a big queue for that.
For which place?
For the Pete's Tacos.
Yes, Pete's Tacos was rammed for breakfast.
Yeah,
there was a big queue for that.
But like the queue never ended. Like we were sat down waiting for our food, and there were still people queuing.
Yeah, and then we ate our food, left, and there was still a queue. I'm trying to think. The cafe we went to as well multiple times, that was always rammed.
The only place that I would say that probably wasn't was the Lone Star restaurant on the boardwalk. It was busy inside, don't get me wrong, but we didn't have to queue.
Yeah, but
we
on the San Antonio walk,
yeah. But then there's so many
busier.
other options.
Exactly, and it is. Do you know what I mean?
And if you're there on holiday, you're probably not gonna go and eat steak. You might go and eat somewhere else and try Mexican or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Rita's, that was packed.
Rita's was absolutely rammed.
Rita's,
as well.
we were lucky to get.
I guess we were at touristy places though.
Yeah.
So does that play?
Maybe like just out in the sticks. I guess maybe they just the locals come in and it's expensive.
Yeah. I guess it's one of them, isn't it? Again, let us know your opinions, because this is us reacting to what we've been told. We've experienced it a little bit, but not majorly, giving our UK opinion and our opinions overall. So please let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Moving on to the next one, the food marketing maze. Products scream their health benefits from every shelf. The health claims are funny. I just feel like people are just trying to... This happens in the UK as well. So this is referring to people saying all natural, superfood, like protein enhanced.
That made with real fruit, that is the Welch's fruit snacks for kids.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I feel like, it's just a way to get people to buy it.
But yeah, we have that in the UK as well. Every product... at the end of the day, if you've got something which...
They'll say no added sugars. And...
Yeah, well, if you've got a claim which you can, I guess...
Back,
not always actually back it, but you can beat the regulations to be able to have a minimum amount to say it or whatever it is. I don't know.
If you just make it into that
bracket.
Into
the cut, you're going to advertise it. You want people to buy your product. This one makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The food marketing maze, I don't really have much to say on that one, to be honest.
No, I feel like that's not something... We didn't really go to the healthy bit when we came to Walmart and Target and stuff. We went to the candy and the chips.
That are fantastic.
So I can't really comment on that one.
No, definitely. The release from reality. Everything requires signing a waiver. Want to do the yoga? Sign here. Oh, this is definitely a thing everywhere.
Well, I don't know. I don't have to do that for yoga and waving class and...
Well, do you guys actually have to... Is this an exaggeration? Do you actually have to do it for yoga?
Yeah, we have to do it for like when we go to trampoline parks and stuff, don't we? And things like that. And that's all I've been to say, but
I wonder if...
We had to do it for the guns, didn't we?
We had to do it for the guns, which makes sense. You've got guns. Yeah. I wonder if this is going down the whole line of... There's this perception, and please let us know how true it is, and I think it is quite true, that Americans love to sue each other.
I've heard that America's like a big sue place.
And not everyone's going to sue, but there's a lot, compared to the UK, if something happens, it's not like I'm going to sue you. It is what it is. Whereas from what we've grown up and seen on TV and kind of been influenced, it's sue. And maybe this is I've had enough of being sued. Here, sign this, just in case on the odd chance anything goes wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
It is a bit of like scared, kind of, I don't want to be in the wrong.
Yeah, I guess as well that, they're just protecting their business, I guess, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I mean, if you didn't sign anything and then you went to trampoline park and broke your leg, you would try and get some money for it.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, if the other people are at fault, then they're at fault. But if they're not, then it's one of them. I don't mind it as much. It's a bit annoying having to fill out a form because it takes time. But I
understand why.
Yeah, it's understandable. Moving on to the last one, what have we got here? The car dependencies. The cities are designed for cars, not people. The inability to walk to basic services feels backwards after living in more pedestrian-friendly countries. Okay.
So this, I feel like we can comment on from when we went.
Okay.
So obviously we went to a lot of touristy areas. The one place we didn't go to that wasn't overly touristy was Austin. We went to Cedar Park.
And we walked.
We did walk. We walked to Walmart. We did. But if you noticed, we walked along the highway, the massive roads right there.
Yeah, we had a dodgy
Nothing blocking us. It was like
it was only a little bit though.
But then before that, the whole path to get that in and out was all beautifully with grass and.
It was weird. On our walk to Walmart, we were praising it. We were like, "Oh, we're away from the road.
Beautiful."
And
then we had this one patch, and we were literally on the road.
I think it was like a bridge or something like that, and we were next to the road, and they were going like 80 mile an hour, and Archie was bricking it every time a car went past. We were like, "Oh!" So we got an Uber back.
But she also thought we were going to die.
Yeah, the US is massive, isn't it?
It's so big.
You're gonna need cars.
You are. And I'm sure, like the cities, I get it. But I guess in like little towns and things, surely there's walkable places. Because we went in Austin, we walked around that lovely lake, river, whatever it was, by Costco.
Yes, that was absolutely lovely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That lake was actually lovely.
It was beautiful,
check out our
lovely
vlog,
little walk. It was Cedar Park sculpture thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the sculpture thing, and then we saw a weird bug, and we thought it was going to kill us.
Yeah, but it was lovely. It was a really nice little walk, but not many people walking it. I don't think we saw many.
We saw a couple towards the end, but you've got to think it was midweek.
Out of the way as well.
Out of the way, people probably at work. We obviously are off on our holidays. But that has been the video so far. Some which I can't really comment on. Some which have been interesting topics. Let us know if you want us to do the other 7 in another video. If you like this kind of format. It's basically reacting to a video, but it's just a bit of text and us giving our opinion. And what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.